internet.
Yeah. Well, hello everybody out there. It's time for another Time with Gramps. And on this week's show, I've got someone who's only been on YouTube for about, 5 months? And that's the Donny Shaw Show, aka Simon. So, hello Simon, how are you?
Hello, yeah, not too bad. How's yourself?
All right, thank you. This is the first time that I've ever spoke to you. You know, I mean, I haven't done any pre-chat before we started this conversation.
No.
Hopefully, we've got 5 watchers, but no one said anything in the comments yet.
They'll be hiding, won't they?
Yeah. Oh, Jeanette Pickering. Hello, Jeanette. I hope Jeanette will take care of the chat window for me, because sometimes I forget. So, yeah, go on, have a bit of refreshment. That's what I'm doing. So, would you like to go under the name Donny Shaw Show or Simon?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then Donny Shaw Show. Then, can you tell us a bit about yourself then to start off?
Yeah. Well, where do we want to start?
Well, how old you are, what you do, what you've done in your life,
Right.
growing up.
Well, basically, I'm 31. I'll be 32 on the 22nd of June. So well, that's soon. I was born when Maradona scored the hand of God.
Oh,
yeah. So my dad said he was never happy that he missed that game. I said, well, we lost anyway, so it don't really matter, does it?
Now that'd be the first disagreement I'd have with you, because I think that if that goal had been disallowed, we would have stood a chance of winning that game against Argentina.
Right, yeah. So I'm 31, nearly 32. I'm from Yorkshire, not far away from Keith's. That's it. I've done trading. Well, my job is that I'm a mechanical shift fitter. So that's the job that I do, which earns me money.
Yeah.
So
we've got 13 watching. Can you see the comments? We've got Mel in. We've got Jack's Gaming in. We've got Pixie in. We've got Emily Bird in saying howdy to you. So I noticed, or as I said in the beginning, hello Aussie Mark as well from Australia, that you only started your channel on the 14th of January this year.
Yeah.
You've got, in the 5 months, you've got 579 subscribers to your channel, which is good going in 5 months. So what made you, I watched one of your videos where you mentioned why you joined YouTube, but because of my subscribers, could you please tell us what made you start your YouTube channel only a few months ago?
Yeah. Well, basically, I'll go back to last year. We've had many problems. I've got a child who was born with cleft lip and palate. So me and my wife have been through a lot and a bit of heartache. He's had many operations, and he was going to be having operation back end of 2017. And unfortunately, I broke my arm in October. So that was another grievance on it all. So I don't know, I had this vision one day, it must have been in December, something like that. I just thought, I had a dream. I know it sounds daft. I had a dream that I wanted, to entertain, spread happiness. So I had a word with my friend Craig. He's called Craig Shaw. That's why I got Shaw in. He says, send us some videos of reviewing certain things. I think I start reviewing like brown flakes, bottles of Coke, Coca-Cola and stuff like that. And he said with the bran flakes video, it says, wouldn't it be funny if you open one of the boxes of bran flakes and the budgie come out? Because I've got 2 budgie regards. And I thought, I'll do that. So I did that. I sent it to him. And he sent me the clip back. And I was just in hysterics. I thought, that's it. Yeah, I'm going with this YouTube channel. You know, it's a bit random. I like to be random anyway. And people think I'm a bit random. My wife does. Friends at work do. So why not do some random videos for people to smile at or go away wondering what the hell I've just watched? So, yeah, I just want to spread a smile. There's so much bad things going on in the world. There's, terrorist attacks and people starving, poor, and politics and all that. I just thought, we need something just to have a laugh at.
Before you carry on, Donny, can you just type hello in the chat? So if anyone wants to subscribe to you, they can go over and do that.
I'll tell them. So what you all doing? Watching these 2 bearded fellows.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I can remember the days when I had the black beard. Mine's grey now.
Oh, did you used to have black beard?
Yeah.
I never used to have a beard.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
I've had a beard since I was, 17.
Have you?
Yeah, because when I used to shave, I used to bleed a lot. So I decided to grow a beard, and I've had a beard ever since.
Yeah.
So that was my reason, and I think I've shaved it off once in all the years, 50 odd years.
Yeah.
But, but it's grey now, like the hair. I mean, I had black hair. It's all grey, because that's with age. Because I'm 68, and there's no fun growing old.
No. Well, at least you're enjoying yourself, though, aren't you?
Yeah. With YouTube, I just wish all this YouTube and computers were around when I first started in 1988, because it would have been a lot easier to do video and everything like that. So then, as I mentioned to the people who are in the chat and who are watching, that you first started in January 2018, and your first video that you put up was you reviewed a breakfast cereal. And up to date, because I rechecked this, you've had over 500 views on that. On the very first video that you put up, you got 500 views.
Yeah.
Which is remarkable. I'm gobsmacked with something like that. Now, every video since then, you average about 120 views. So, So what was so special about that first video? Why do you think it's got so many views on it?
I think you were unexpected.
Yeah.
People like thinking, look, it's just reviewing some cereal, and the next minute something flies out. I don't know. But I don't know why it gets so many views on the first one.
Yeah, because when my first video that I uploaded, I think got about 12 views, and I don't think it's got that many more now. I really haven't checked. I must go back and check that. But I was just surprised that when you started, I don't know how long it was before you uploaded that first video, but to get over 500 views on it, it is an achievement.
Yeah, I'm quite happy about that. Yeah,
and I thought it was a good review of breakfast cereals.
Yeah, I think maybe I need to go to reviewing a couple more. Yeah, I've just been seeing what I can play about with.
Yeah, because I noticed the reviews that you've done, they've been the ones that have got most of your views on. The question and answer, doing live streams, you're averaging about 120. So the next question from that, I know that you are a moderator on the hashtag I am a creator community.
Yes, I am.
So can you tell us, in your own words, why you joined the hashtag I am a creator community, and how did you become a moderator on it?
I think I just stumbled across it because I think what was happening at the time on YouTube, there was changing the stipulations.
Yeah.
Must have been back in February. They changing the stipulations. I don't know what the stipulation were before. And everyone was starting these small YouTuber hashtags, small tuber army, community. I am a creator. And I just jumped on them bandwagons. Every tweet I did on, I think that's maybe the key is social media.
Yeah.
So maybe get your videos out there, is share, keep sharing. And I kept putting the right hashtags, and everyone were jumping on board. I mean, I think I don't know if it's died down a bit, but yeah, I was on that. I'm a creator. Like I say, I used to always go on the live streams. So I was always on the live streams, and James Cox, he's actually from Maltby originally.
Yeah.
He would tell me. So I don't know. We talked to him. I had a bit of banter that way. And I think they just put me as a moderator. I mean, it's probably because they always saw my name popping up.
Yeah.
I thought, well,
yeah, but it's an achievement for a small channel such as yours. You know, I mean, I've made you a moderator in mine as well. Hello, Alice Eaton and the Night Shame. Who else we got in? The Midnight Ravens in. Emily Baird's in. Beauty on a Budget's in. So if you don't already support Donny, go over and support his channel. I'd appreciate that. So would he. So, what camera video gear have you got, and what editing software do you use?
Well, originally, when I filmed on my first one, I filmed it using my phone vertically.
Yeah.
And I used the Honor 9.
Yeah.
And it was quite decent quality. But then I started moving it on its sideways. And I didn't edit the first few. It was my friend Craig, he started editing them. And must have been a couple of months into it. I must have sent him about 50 odd videos. And I think I overloaded him, and he thought, I can't do this. So he kindly says, yeah, I need to do it. So he sent me, what was it? The software was called, I'm trying to think now. Oh, I can't remember now. But the current software I use is Shotcut. It's free to use. Yeah. I think it's every time I'm using it, it seems easier to use. I mean, my original laptop, it run this other software. It might have been, I can't remember, but I think the software worked on my other laptop, but I broke that laptop, so I bought a cheaper one. Yeah. And the cheaper one won't run it. So I thought, well, I need to find some software out there. So Shotcut worked very well. Yeah. And now I've got another mobile phone which I use. It's called the Hawaii Mate 10 Pro. It's got, I don't know, I think it's 20 megapixel camera. I think at the minute I'm using the face front camera, obviously, to see. I don't maybe swapped it round, but I don't know if it'd work on Hangouts. But
yeah, it's working very good, you know.
Yeah, I think.
I'm pleased with it. It's a clear picture, Donny, you know. So I'm watching YouTube stuffing my face, Bella says, beauty on a budget. And we've got Paul Michael David Bain in. We've got Mel back. So I don't know whether you follow any of these channels, but I noticed that a couple of them have started supporting you, Donny. So you've gained a couple so far.
There's a few. There's Elise. I see some Janet Pickering, she's always on there. Yeah. Midnight. I stumbled onto that chat today. I've seen Night Shane.
Yeah. And I noticed that you put it out on your Twitter about an hour ago as well. So hopefully that will do us some good. It'd be nice if James or Vane came in, or Hazel, or any of those from the hashtag I Am a Creator community.
But I think I'm starting to move away from the hashtag I Am a Creator now.
Yeah.
What I was doing, I mean, fair play to them guys. They've helped me. I appreciate the help. But I think I need to find my own feet. I'm spending a lot of time on their live stream.
Yeah.
And I'm forgetting about my own product.
Yeah, yeah. And that's something you shouldn't forget. Emily Baird asks, what are your ambitions for YouTube then, Donny?
Ambitions on YouTube. I didn't expect to get this far.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to carry on growing. I'd like to do more collaborations with fellow YouTubers.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know.
Yeah. Can you just say hello to Bella in the chat, because she wants to go to your channel and she missed the when you put something up, you know, because that's something you've got to do when you're doing live streams. Remember your supporters. There you are, Bella. You can go over to Donny's channel.
That's it. You got to remember as
well. It makes me laugh when I watch his videos. The first one, I thought you put a lot into your first one. You've dropped off a little bit, Donny. You know, I'm not being critical. I'm just, but as you said, because you're going into too many live streams, you're not concentrating on your own channel and your own product at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree. That's why I need to change. That's why. I mean, it's no offense to them. I've left. I need to leave that.
No, yeah, I'm not saying you've got to leave, but you've got to think about what you want to do with your channel, and you know, because as I say, 4 to 5 months, and you've got over 580 subscribers now. Yeah. You're going in the right direction. So, have you set a goal to when you're going to get to your 1,000? Because, like me, I started on YouTube in 2007, and I only started working on my channel 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 months ago. Yeah. And I set my target from the beginning of 2017 to the beginning of 2018 to get to that 1,000 mark. I got 1,500 supporters in that year, but I'd only set the target. I'd set the goal at 1,000, because without setting goals, you lose the drive. If you set a goal that you want to reach that figure by a certain month, you'll reach it, because you'll go out and produce videos that people will watch. And that's what YouTube is all about. It's not about, well, it is a bit about communities, but you have got to engage your audience. That is something we've all got to do. That, in my opinion, if you can engage with people, they'll always come back to your channel, whether it's a video or your personality that does it, because when you get to meet somebody for the first time, if you have got an engaging personality, that person will stick to you as a friend. That's what this YouTube is all about.
It's definitely friendship. I think I'd like to get 1,000 by end of the year, definitely. I think I've been looking at numbers too much, trying to get people, and it's like burning me out. So I thought I just need to concentrate on what I'm doing. I've been updating a lot of thumbnails. Like my first video, I've actually changed the thumbnail. Try and rebrand it. I think that's what I'm trying to rebrand, make it look, change the look.
But this year, I'm just having a look. Dave's been kidnapped, never to be seen again. Oh, Bella said, there's this thing about Dave going around. Hashtag Dave. isn't it, Barry? So, looking at your views, why do you think your views are going down from when you first started? Because that's a question that, if you're being critical, you've got to look at the reason why. So I don't know whether you've done that. I mean, I do very often look at why my views go down on certain videos.
Yeah, I think,
and one of the reasons I found is that like I do a drone flies review show on a Monday,
yeah,
and if I do that and then I upload something on a Tuesday, I don't get so many views on my drone flies review show.
That's what I've done.
So what I've learned is that really you want to upload, leave it a couple of days, upload something else. So I now upload 3 times a week, and I'm starting to get on average 150, 160 views. I've never had anything go viral yet, but you know, there may come a chance. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, somebody was saying the videos are timeless in one sense, because say what you've uploaded maybe a year ago, somebody might stumble across it in another year's time and go, "This is good." Yeah. Then they'll share it with their friends, and next minute's viral. Yeah. I think what maybe I did stop doing, what were bumping up my views is I was using Instagram, and I was doing like silly videos on there and Instagram. I'd do the odd video. Yeah. But I've kind of stopped doing that, and I think maybe that might have been a knock-on effect. Yeah,
it is, because the more you share it on social media, the more views you do get. I watched a 14-year-old gaming channel about 2 weeks ago. No, what a gaming channel. He downloaded dash camera footage of accidents off YouTube, and edited quite a few of them together. Then he joined Reddit and joined all the communities where it got dash cam footage. And this is a 14-year-old boy, and Google Plus and 30 or 40 Facebook groups that were associated with dash cam footage. And he put a video up, and he was getting like 2,000 views.
That's what I think. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. And Jeanette Pickering's asked, "Where is Donny from in Yorkshire?" So can you please tell Jeanette again?
Well, Jeanette, I'm from a little village between the towns of Selby and Goole. So I'm in North Yorkshire, but it's on the border of East Yorkshire, and on border of South Yorkshire. I'm like in the middle of Yorkshire. Yeah. What I've noticed people aren't too keen on like my trip to Legoland. I only had maybe my diehards following that. So maybe people weren't too bothered about that.
Yeah, I watched that, Donny, and I thought that was interesting. If I can be critical or constructive, I'm not being critical.
No, I agree.
But you should put yourself more in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's it.
When you're doing anything like that, people want to see your reaction to the place. And if you get like you got your family, get their opinion. Do an opinion video and show where you are, show the attractions and everything like that. Because you have a look at anything on TV or a movie or anything, it's about people's reactions. You follow the soaps, and it's you might have in 4 or 5 storylines in that 20 minutes of that soap being on TV. So it's changing. The more you change things, the more you engage people's watch time.
Yeah, I think when I was in London doing that, I think I didn't want to be looking at the camera all the time. I just wanted to walk around holding it and doing that. I think that was the thing. I didn't want to spoil the trip as much. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I know my last one that people liked was the unboxing of my mobile phone.
Yeah.
Hawaii, that got 176 views. I did like playing with that idea because, yeah, I'm a bit critical of one of the videos I did post, but that got 118 views.
Yeah, yeah. And which one was that?
What's that?
Which one was you critical of?
Little Red Rover, because I kind of rushed that one because I had a lot of things in my mind what I wanted to do. You know, like the Little Red Rover, it starts off with it not working.
Yeah.
And I kind of jumped the gun and just drove it off. But I think I had originally in my head that I was going to have a look at the engine, go underneath, get, you know, something happens to me, get covered in oil or something.
Well, that'd be a good one, you know, because I mean, then you'd entertain people and you'd make them laugh. Because, you know, I look at that first one, you was entertaining, very entertaining. You put a bit of Yorkshire wit into it. You was comical, and that entertained, you know. And you said in the first place that you want to entertain your viewers.
Yeah, that's it.
And you've got the personality to do that, Donny. So that you've got to project that across on your films. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, you know. So I'm only trying to be constructive. I'm not criticising in any way. Hello, Easy Days, and Whaley Beard, and Ghost Finders 321, and Burning Sands Exploration, and Pegasus Drone Media. So we've got quite a few new ones in here.
I think that's the best
going time with Gramps.
So I think that is the best thing. End of the day, if nobody's going to tell you what's wrong, you're not going to know. It's like like my electrician Bob, he's from Barnsley, and he says, Donny, I think you should have maybe done that. I didn't think that was as funny. Then you're like, fair enough. You're not going to please everybody. But I think it's nice to have criticism. I think we've got to have it, because if you don't, you're just gonna. I think what I'd done, I'd have probably carried on following other live streams that Ashtag I'm a creator, and that's all I've been. No. I need to be the Donny Shaw Show, not Donny Shaw Show Ashtag I'm a creator.
Yeah. It helps to go in those, but you also want you tell me that you only wear a tie when you interview a lady. Thanks a lot, Whaley Bird. Now I'm trying to now become the Michael Parkinson of the YouTube interview scene, because there's a lot of channels out there now interviewing other channels. Now I started my channel interviewing other channels just over a year ago. You're the 51st channel I've interviewed, Donny. So you know, I wish I'd do. I wish I could get a lot more on. I've tried the big guns, never get a reply. I've asked Ashtag I'm a creator, James Cox, if he'd come on, and I've never had an answer. I've asked Fern for an interview, never got an answer. So where are they? Because we're supposed to be helping each other to grow. They've got the time to do the live streams, but they're not coming on. You know, I want to get to know them as people, as personalities. Now, the only one that has agreed to come on is one who has left the Ashtag I am a creator community, and that's Coach Eli, because I'm interviewing him next Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to that one, you know, as well, because I think he's an interesting guy. Well, most people on YouTube are interesting if they can spare the time. Pegasus Drone Media is up, so I'll put you down, Chris, and I'll get in touch with you, because you can have a good evening talking about drones and about the way you want to see your channel growing.
Yeah, that's good.
And I've got Easy Days as well. I've still got to interview him, you know, so I've got to get him in the calendar.
That's it. Get a bigger diary.
Yeah, and Barraboy Woods, he's in here now. He's got a great channel as well, you know. So and he's putting up a few more. Yeah, he's putting a few more videos up now than he used to just recently. But yeah, keep up the live streams, Donny, because we all like to get to know each other, because that's what life's about, getting to know other people. If you like the person, no matter what they put up, you'll stay with that channel.
They do, yeah. A lot of people have done, yeah.
So you mentioned that you've been to Legoland. So obviously, where would you like to travel to? What countries on this wonderful planet of ours would you love to travel to?
Right. I mean, I need to get my passport renewed. I think it's out. It must be out of date a couple of years. Last country I probably visited was Mallorca. Is it Magaluf?
Yeah.
I know.
Was you one of the youngsters there? That used to do all the
young lads. I can't remember much of it. Was intoxicated. But I think that's last time I was abroad. That must have been around 10 years ago, easily.
Yeah. And where would you love to travel to now? Now you've got older and wiser.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to travel to Florida. Well, anywhere in the United States of America. I quite like the look of Canada as well. I like Canada. Australia and New Zealand. A lot of people are going to, Middle Eastern countries, like Malaysia and Thailand. A lot of people going there. I don't think that really appeals to me. I don't think I want to go there for some reason. I don't know why. I'd like to go to Japan though. Japan. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's Japan. I've been to China. I've done most of the states. I ain't done all 50 odd states, but I've done most of the states. I've travelled all the West Coast and all the East Coast. I'm from Ghost Finders 321. They're from Florida. I don't know whereabouts in Florida, and he's been to Legoland.
Do you ever get mistaken for Donny Shaw? Yes, every day. I was on a Poosa Studios live stream, and they kept calling me Donny. I just said to them, "I'm Donny if you want me to be."
Yeah, I follow their channel as well. I like their interviews. And this is it. Via pre-projects, they came into one of my interviews. Then a month or so after, they started interviewing. I like people who do interviews, because then you get to see and get to meet different people. And I'm getting a couple of thumbs down again in this live stream. I don't mind thumbs down. 3. Just as I mentioned that was good. Can it go up to 4?
Thumbs down.
Yeah, I don't mind thumbs down. As you say, you cannot.
It might be hashtag when you create it.
No, I don't think. Well, if it is, it is. I'm still a member of it, and I still push the hashtag I am a creator community, because if you do want true supporters who really follow you, the one thing about that community is it's not a sub for sub. If you don't want to support a channel, you don't have to. If you don't like the content, I think, well, don't follow them, because, I'm in my watching of YouTube videos, I like a good range of videos. I like gaming channels. I like channels like yours. I like travel vloggers. I like stand-up comedians. I like live streamers. But because as you grow, you have less time to go and watch your supporters. But I try to watch as many as I can, possibly, because we're all restricted to the how long we've got, because we've all got busy lives. Alex, I think they just like your funny reaction when you get thumbs down. Oh, 5. Oh, 6 was a record last week. Are we going to get 6? I love it. I really do. 6 people dislike me. That is good. I really do like that. But there's more people that put the thumbs up. The viewers of you. Yes, I agree on that. 472 says, hello, Donny. Well, I'll have to go back on this chat because there's quite a few channels I haven't supported yet. James, because you didn't pay him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ask for money, or this channel is donation free, because if you've got to ask for donations, that puts me off.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if people stop me in the street and says, "Oh, Pooter's Studios, great, my favorite, one of my favorite channels," because they do wonderful live streams, they do wonderful interviews on their shows. Yeah, as I was saying, if somebody was jiggling a bucket for charity, I'd never put in. But if they approach me and I approach them to put the money in, then I've made the decision to do that.
Agree.
Whereas when people ask for donations, I think that should all be stopped, because they're not forcing people to donate, but they put a person in a position.
Yeah.
Can you give me £10, please? Blog from the Vogue. Yes, but I charge 25% per interest per week, Barry. But if you're in real need, I'll always help you out any way I can. That's the type of person I am.
What I say, you know, these people begging for money in charity, I just say, I've got it on direct debit. I've had many going, no, we don't want your money. No, but I'm on direct debit. We're all right. I don't like them ones that come knocking on the door as well.
Yeah. No, do I. You know, I mean, you know, I do give to charity, but it's charities that I want to give to. You know, if these people who are doing these live streams, I mean, I went on one, about 4 weeks ago, and it was a 13-year-old. I'm not saying female or male, because I'm not going to give anything away. But I followed that channel, and within a day, I got a message through YouTube Messenger saying, my computer's gone wrong. You couldn't donate £10, so I could get another one by the weekend. And I thought, cheeky devil, 13 this person was. So I subscribed to him. Hello, Tony. And I can't pronounce that one. Christopher, crazy Christopher. Support you, Donny Shaw Show. Great, really pleased for that. I don't know how many I've lost, because I usually lose them when I'm doing a live stream. Don't know why.
I think, you know what I've noticed over YouTube is if I've subscribed to somebody and I've liked them, I've gone back maybe a day later and they've unsubscribed the channel. I'm like, how's that happen? And then also I've noticed the notification bell. I'll just try ringing you and see what it says. Oh, it's working. But there's a channel that I really like. It's called Saucy Sarcasm. He's from Canada. He's a funny. He's a comedian, but at the minute he's giving advice out for YouTube.
Yeah.
And his notification bell ain't working. Yeah. And every time I'm pressing it, it don't work. So I have actually filmed. Yeah,
it doesn't. The thing that you should do is share. You know, you've got that contact one, messages, is it, or whatever up there now. I share my videos with my contacts. So if you make them a contact, you can share it direct with them. Because the trouble with YouTube is that they only share your channel with X and X number. I don't know what the number is, but like me, I support about 1,500 channels, and YouTube only send the notification that I'm live to perhaps 100 of those. So 1,400 of those channels that I follow or follow me don't get the notification, even when you press the bell. Right. Because YouTube want to see how many you get in, because what's critical with YouTube is how many you get in that first hour. Because if you don't get many, you don't get promoted by YouTube. You don't get recommended. So that's why all these communities are good for that, for getting you on.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know, but it's, you know, that's what's put me off some of the live streams that you go into that are asking for donations all the time.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, fair enough if somebody wants to give you a donation. I'd rather not ask for it. I do put it down.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just put it in there if somebody wants it. They don't. There's probably no chance nobody will, but if they want to, they can. But
Yeah.
I would want to say, yeah, donate on PayPal, donate on Patreon, like, subscribe. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. You know, where people say like, subscribe,
Yeah.
everything. I try and stray away from that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people do it. Even the big YouTubers still do it, but that's not. I don't think that's me.
Yeah.
I will push my content out there. I like to share other people's content, like the Shropshire Dad, David Schneider.
Yeah.
Like Studios. Oh, there's a lot. I keep doing it on Twitter. It's just full of sharing everybody's stuff.
But Beauty on the Budget, Bella said she got the notification. I need a donation for so I can get more of my hair back. Alex, yeah, you're right there. So yeah, but you know, that's one of my things, and I like to see creators that are creating stuff, not just doing live streams. And the problem with YouTube now, since the live streams came on, there's more and more people live streaming and not creating video. Yeah,
that's right.
And you know, that's what I like. I like to see something that if you're doing live streams, also be a creator as well and put some other footage up, not just rely on live streams. It's like James Cox. All these efforts now are going into doing live streams and helping the community, which I think is good, but he's lost what he was doing before. He made some good short films. And, you know, I would love to see him make a living from YouTube, because he's got the enthusiasm. He's got the enthusiasm for the hashtag I am a creator community as well. But I still want to see him create the films that he did, or the content that he had on his channel before, when he had, because when I first went over to James Cox, he only had 3,500 subscribers. He's now up to 6,500 or thereabouts. So he's done well out of the support that he's generating from it. And those people that are going along with him are also growing.
Do you think that maybe his goal is to go back to doing that when he gets enough? To make it, because he said he'd like to do it as a job. Yeah.
But this is it. The way he's growing the hashtag I am a creator community, that is a full-time job in itself.
Yeah.
He's helping himself. He's helping his own channel to grow, but he is also helping the smaller channel.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I think, because we're talking about the hashtag I am a creator community, that's why I'm getting the thumbs down. Girls Exchange, I'll do a makeup makeover in exchange for lemon drizzle cake. Oh, that's a good one, Bella.
Oh, lemon drizzle cake.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you're ever in the Sheffield area where Jeanette and Chris are from, yeah, you know, get in touch and get to meet them. I don't know whether you're coming to this meet up in Birmingham on the 21st of July, Donny.
I didn't know there was a.
It's been organised by Random Life Productions channel. I think at the moment there's about 30 of us going. Some are only coming for the day, July the 21st. Some are coming for the weekend.
Yeah, so I might be. I don't know if I'm on holiday or. At work, we have a shutdown as well. Yeah. 2-week shutdown. It's basically like I'm maintenance, so I've got to be there for 2 weeks. But now there's 2 shutdowns now, so it's 4 weeks in July, and then it starts at the end of July, start of August. Yeah. And then we've got another one at end of August, start of September. So I'm trying to film loads of videos up to that date. I've got up to about August now with my videos. I only want to post every Monday.
Yeah.
But I might do the online live stream, but I think you got hit the nail on the head. Don't do the live stream straight after you've posted your video.
Yeah. So on your About page, have you put your schedule up? How often you're going to upload? Have you put anything about yourself on the About page? Because that all helps, because then people can see what type of channel your channel is about.
Well, Poosa Studios, Andrew and Zenius was actually going through people's pages.
Yeah.
And said, don't you need to actually have a description, which I've done. I've added a bit more of a description. And if you look on the banner, it says, bringing a smile every Monday morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I think
I look forward to Mondays now then as well, you know.
8 o'clock.
Entertained by you, the Donny Shaw Show. Mavic Proto, not long, about 5 minutes, longest average 3 minutes.
Not long.
Yeah, yeah. Have you got your problem sorted out with your internet provider yet, Tony?
Oh, what's been happening?
Yeah, he's got slow speeds where he lives. He lives in Northumberland, and if he uploads, he can't do anything else on his computer while he's uploading.
That brings back, yeah. When I was back in Google a couple of years ago, it was like that.
Yeah.
It was like 1 megabyte a second.
Yeah.
And on a good day, you'll get 2 megabytes. But I've got that fibre optic now here.
So who are you with now then, Donny, if you don't mind me asking?
Was that what British Telecom? I think they're the only ones who do that fibre optic round here.
Yeah. And what speed do you get in your area then?
I'd say about 30.
Yeah.
35.
And what about your upload speed?
Upload speed. Is that what's the? I don't know.
When you're uploading your videos up to YouTube, what's the average speed? Because I'm with Virgin on their top package. I get 218 megabytes download speed, and I get 18 megabytes upload speed.
It's probably not a lot. It's maybe like 7 or something like that. I mean,
when I put up a video upload a video to YouTube, if it's about 10 minutes long, it takes me about 18 minutes to upload.
Yeah.
You know, which is fast, because it's not so important your download speed. It's when you're on YouTube and uploading, that's when you want the speed. You want, you know, because I mean, you can watch a YouTube video as long as you've got above 3 meg, because then you won't get the buffering. But anything below that, and then you do get the buffering quite a bit. Put it on your table that's flat and level and should be fine, not on top of any metal. Yeah, that because he's calibrating his drone or whatever he's doing. So, what was I going to ask you now then?
Didn't think I had that many.
Yeah. Well, no idea about the specs of it, but I did lose signal every time a lawnmower was turned on before they. That's a good and white rose vlogs. That is brilliant. Take it out.
Lads. Yeah, good advice, Shropshire Dad.
Stay away from talk, lads. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I've heard all about that one.
I mean, but the service has been flawless.
Yeah. So, what do you think about live streaming then? How have you found live streaming in your case?
I quite like the live streams. Like you get to meet a lot of fellow YouTubers. There's some lovely people out there. I've met a lot of friends off there. They keep in contact through, the Twitter, YouTube, and they get to see your channel. You get to see their channel, and it's given me a bit more confidence to do my live streams as well.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't know what I'm doing on my live stream. I don't know what to plan. I just turn it on and just hope for the best and see who turns up.
Yeah, well, that's it. Because you're random, yeah, that's what it's about. Because I respect anybody who does live streaming and doesn't have anybody in the window, you know, on the panels. Because talking to somebody like I'm interviewing you or getting to know you and your channel, that's good. I can do that because it's just like talking to my next door neighbour.
Yeah.
But if I do a live stream on my own, then I find it very hard to think about things to talk about. But there again, because you've got that many people who come in into the chat, you just take things off the chat and talk to them as an individual viewer.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, Donny, I look at Pusa and I mean, some of their interviews go on for 3 hours and I think, you know, do people get fed up? But they don't, because people like getting to know other people. That's what life is all about.
There's some banter that goes off in Pusa Studios. It's usually me, this Bottle Caps, Windy City. There's loads more. And you'll see that Andrew from Bruce's Studios, he'll just see the comments, he'll just roll over laughing, his glasses will steam up, he'll go beat a root.
Yeah, I do watch him, you know. I mean, often I'm in bed when I watch him and I can't go on the chat. That, you know, that's the only problem with this world of ours. Hello, Chopper Rolls One. Morning, he says.
Morning.
Morning over there in Australia.
Australia. Oh, it's morning down under.
Yeah, and Jeanette Pickering had a great live stream this morning. She had the girls in. She had the Midnight Raven and what's the other one? Oh, see, my memory goes. But it was a girls' natter, ever so interesting because they got on all about World Wrestling, WWE wrestling.
I love that.
Yeah, you know, and someone mentioned in the chat, I forget who it was who mentioned in the chat, be nice to see Pixie in a leotard. Can you remember who asked that question, Jeanette? You know, my memory's going out. I think it could have been me, but I'm not quite sure. See, that's a fun for the Donny Shaw Show. I'm not quite sure. Night Owl, that's it, who was in. Yeah, but having 3 women nattering, it was quite good. Very interesting, you know.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the WWE. Massive.
Yeah. Oh, so there you are, Chris and Jeanette and Callum. Get over to see Donny. Let's have a meet up in that little village between Selby and Gould that he mentioned. I'll look back and then I'll remember it then.
Yeah, that's a little village.
Yeah, it's only about a 50-minute drive for me, so I can come out and, you know, now I can get you on Hangout. I can gear in and say, are you available? We go out filming.
I'll probably see your drone flying about Drax Power Station.
Oh, I tell you what, I wish I could. Yeah, but you can't, can you? You're not supposed to film. You know, I got told off by Pegasus.
Carlton Towers is nice.
Yeah, on the last drone video I put up, because I was at my mate's house, and he says, "Oh, can't you put it up? Show us in the back garden how it goes." So I goes, "Okay then." So he wanted a shot of his house. So I didn't fly over his house. I just flew to his roof, but it looks as though the drone flies over. So I know I was breaking the law. So, you know, I'm really pleased that Pegasus told me, "Oh, you're going live tomorrow from the Fitties." Oh, I look forward to that, Pegasus Drone Media. And I shouldn't have flown over the chalets on the Fitties. Yeah, so I do humbly say I am sorry to you, Chris, because it's just that I got asked to do that, and I thought, well, I didn't want to let people down, but I know I should have said no, but it won't happen again. Don't worry. It's nice to be told, you know, because it reminds you that you shouldn't do things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Sorry, Donny. Go on. Carry on.
The law's there to be broken.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That when you do, a lot of people get away with it. I mean, like Casey Neistat. got away with it for a long, long time, filming with a drone in New York. And he knew he shouldn't have done it, but because he's a very powerful YouTuber, he thought he'd get away with it. But in the end, they got him, didn't they? They told him off.
Yeah.
What drone do you recommend, Eagle? Anyone that you can afford, but the Mavic Pro or the Mavic Pro, the Mavic Air, any of those two, because they're very, 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 very good drones, or the Phantom 4 Pro, or the Unique H520, or any of the Unique drones.
I mean, Shropshire Dad would be laid at top of his turbines and he'd be filming himself on drones. He works on turbines, there's Shropshire Dad. Hydraulic engineer.
Yeah, because I enjoyed that stream. I came on with you and Shropshire Dad that time. That was good, you know.
Oh, yeah, he's always there. He's always hanging about somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. You two, when you two get together, I think you should do more live streams because you two rub off each other.
Yeah. We are doing a live stream. Is it next Saturday? I don't know yet. I don't know if it's set in stone.
Yeah.
With Shropshire Dad and David Schneider. I don't know if it's set in stone yet. We'll have to see about that.
It's being released. Oh, Pegasus Drone Media says new Unique H Plus is being released on Tuesday.
Ooh. Get your
so, Chris, what did you? How do you find your new pole and your gimbal with the camera on? Have you used it in any commercial jobs yet? Yeah, because it is Pegasus Drone Media is a professional drone pilot. Is you know, got his own business. So if anyone wants any weddings doing, get in touch with Chris, or anything commercially doing. Chris is the guy. Pegasus Drone Media. So if you know of anybody who wants any commercial jobs, he's willing to travel anywhere as long as all expenses are paid. That's just pushing his channel.
Might do a live stream from a micro tiny house.
Yeah. Who's put that?
Chopper's Row.
From my micro. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. That was a good one. Super game.
Is it actually a doll's house or something like that?
Yeah, he's built. He was doing something and he showed it on the back of his back of this vehicle. Yeah. You know, it's a. How can I put it? Yeah, it's a large sized doll's house.
Yeah, see, yeah. I might be able to fit in that then.
Yeah. So how do you see your channel going then, Donny?
I think it'll continue to grow. I'm just hoping more people catch eye and thinking, what is it? Because somebody's saying like they're comparing it like to classic British comedy, you know, like just slapstick.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think some of the comedy nowadays it maybe goes a bit too in depth, and you know, you look at Monty Python and what else? Benny Hill.
Yeah,
they were good with it, and it was a lot. I think it was a lot simpler to follow as well.
Yeah, yeah. So, are you that type of comedian then?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm funny.
Yeah, well, you have been on your videos, you know, and that's entertaining people, and that's what you want to do, you know. And when I got into that video with you, that live stream with you and Shropshire Dad, that's what I thought. You two are like Little and Large, or you know, too good. You know, you rub off, and
yeah. I think
it's with the Shropshire Dad.
Yeah, I mean, he's working hard to try and he's trying to change his channel's name to Somerset Vlogs, but I think YouTube have stopped him doing that for some reason.
Oh,
he's got plans for his channel. He's getting there. He's because you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing mine from Eagle to the Barn Owl.
The Barn Owl.
Yeah, the barn. Yeah, longer barn owl.
Well, you've took Barn Owl.
yeah. It's a night, you know, and I've got to do more of these interviews at 2 or 3 in the morning, you know, and real creepy, you know, get some drapes put up behind me and, oh, yeah, you know, no, I'm not. I'm keeping like this. I might fetch a bad boy back every now and again.
The Eagle. Yeah, I think it's a cool intro as well. I quite like the intro.
Yeah.
The Eagle.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? How it changed. It said Eaglevp presents, you know. But what's this going to take it away from the house tomorrow night after dark? Too much interference round here. Oh, so you still ain't got it sorted out then, Chris? Pixie's channel.
It's hard to do comedy now in this climate. Oh, good. Well, I mean, because everybody's maybe a bit too serious nowadays.
Yeah. So
yeah, I do tone it down. You know, like me banter, you know, my personality. Maybe tone it down a bit because you got to understand not to upset. You could upset certain people, can't you? Like when I'm at work, we can talk about everything, and we don't mean it. It's just banter. But I don't think I'd go that way on me YouTube.
Yeah. Beauty on a Budget says to me, I can see your lady wife going for you live streaming 3 in the morning. She's fast asleep, Bella. I can do anything when she's fast asleep because when she's gone out, she's gone out. That's the one beauty of things, you know. And Nathan likes drums. I'm back. Nat, pleased to have you back. I won't mind interviewing Nathan likes drums. Might get him playing the drums on an interview as well. Can you sing, Donny?
What's that? Sorry?
Have you got any singing skills or any skills that you'd like to portray, you know, on this interview? You know, stand-up comedian jokes. Have you got any good jokes to tell us?
I don't really do jokes. I just do it off. I just use me.
That slapstick, yeah. Like walking into a ladder or something like that, you know.
I don't really have any talent. It's just, I think I'm mainly just like clumsy personality, random. It just comes out. I don't think about it. It just comes out.
Yeah. So what's your partner or your wife think about you doing a YouTube channel and the children, if you've got any children?
Well, my wife thinks I'm crackers.
Yeah.
I think I thought she was watching Love Island. Looks like she's fast asleep in the living room.
Well, is she into Love Island? All those unky young 20-year-olds? Yeah. Oh, Donny, no, I won't go there. Now, I'll ask Jeanette, is she into Love Island?
Love Island.
Yeah. Now, if you that's a good question to ask. If you had the chance to go on Love Island, would you go on Love Island?
No.
What about In the Jungle?
Well, you gotta be like a Z. I don't know about the jungle because I don't want to eat.
Could you do all those trials with all those creepy crawlies creeping all over you and things like that?
I'd probably be entertaining because I'd be screaming like who was it last year? Amir Khan.
Yeah.
He had me in stitches how he was. Because he was like this big macho boxer, and he just screaming like a girl.
Oh,
that's probably how
I've got my uncle, in his leotard, Oh, I could just can you do a picture of him, Jeanette, in his leotard? Is there an app that'll give you a leotard over when you take a picture of him? That'd be good, wouldn't it? If anyone knows how to do an app that'll do a leotard over a man, you know. Cool. Yeah. ISD, Crimson Fantasy.
Rather watch WWE again. Yeah, that's all I watch, really. WWE. I'm wrestling mad. I haven't put in any of my channels, though, I don't think. Or maybe a live stream, I've had them in background or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. So, has anyone got any questions in the chat for our Donny?
Yeah, you got some questions.
Want to know anything about him? So, you mentioned your wife and children. Whereabouts did you meet your partner then, Donny?
I met my wife in Mablethorpe. I was both young and intoxicated.
Intoxicate. Oh,
Intoxicate.
intoxicate. I didn't think you could get intoxicated in Mablethorpe.
Well, you can, because the story is I'd had a car accident in April 2007, so I was a bit down in the dumps, so I just took off down to Mablethorpe, and that's where the magic, where we met. Long term, we had a long distance relationship for many years, and I think once Donny had to give. Where was it? Yeah, so I met in Mablethorpe, and he wasn't till like a year or so after till she passed the driving test, till she decided that's it. I'm moving to mine. So yeah.
So how long you been together then, Donny? If you don't know.
We've been together since 2007, so that's 11 years.
Yeah.
We've been married since 2010, May the 1st. So I chose an easy day.
Yeah.
I can't remember my own birthday at times.
Yeah. Well, you did earlier on. You told us it's the 22nd or 23rd of this month, something like that. See, my memory goes.
And Donny had to give Love Island a miss because he working nights. You can go it on Shropshire, Dad, can't you? And yeah, so we've got two boys. James is 6-year-old, and Harry is 4-year-old. Youngest, he was born with a cleft lip and palate. He's had a few surgeries.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why people always see me wearing a wristband. It's cleft lip and palate association.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had our ups and downs, especially with the youngest. Been a tough time, but
But this is it. The more people see things like that. I mean, I follow Gemma on Gemma Grace. She's autistic, and I agree with anybody coming on like that and creating their own channels, because it does help people like that. Because then people get to accept them. It's like someone like your son. It's a disability, but as long as they can live with it, that's the main thing. Because don't worry what people think in this. You should only worry about, worry about people, but worry, think the best of yourself. And then what anybody does to you, then it just shrugs off. Collabs are fun. Yes, we agree on that. And thanks a lot, Crimson, for putting me in your Last But One video. Really enjoyed watching myself again parading about. I've just seen, who is your favourite wrestler, Donny, of all time?
It's got to be the Undertaker, the only one phenom. The Undertaker. He's my favourite.
So, Chris, Jeanette, Callum, anybody else who's into WWE, who is your favourite?
Yeah, what's your favourite? And why? I like the Undertaker because he was scary.
Yeah. So, do you follow any other sport then?
I follow football, soccer in America. So I follow Leeds United Football Club. Yeah. So.
Pixie, look out! He follows Leeds. And Leeds fan.
Yeah, Leeds. Who do you spot?
Blades.
Oh, you spot the Blades?
No, Chris does.
No,
I'm a Liverpool. I'm a Red.
I think you were robbed in Real Madrid. That's Sergio Ramos.
Yes.
It was dirty one.
Yeah.
I'll chill Liverpool, so.
Agreed on that. But, you can't alter the past, can you? Is the Undertaker still going? He must be about 95, Bella says.
About 95. No, he's still alive. He's all right. Still going out. And as well as Leeds United, I follow rugby league as well. Follow Castleford Tigers. people said to me, why don't you support Leeds Rhinos? I thought, well, I don't know. I just want, it's the most obvious one is Leeds Rhinos.
Yeah, yeah. Well, especially when you're a Leeds United supporter, definitely, you know. So we'll get to World Cup then. Do you think England have a realistic chance of getting out the group? Not about winning the tournament. Do you think we can get out the group stage?
What teams have we got in again? So I've not really followed it.
No, have I. Have we got Tunisia? I can't remember. Anybody in the chat who knows who England are playing in their group matches, please put in, because I can't remember. Just shows you. I follow football. I follow Liverpool, but you know, it's me age. I'll put it down to age because my memory's going.
I've just given up with England. I don't think because they're all taught, we're going to win World Cup, and I think it's the media that hype us up, but rubbish.
Yeah. I was watching him about 25 years ago, Paul, when Hulk was still doing.
Undertaker's 53.
53. Oh, still, yeah, you know. So yeah, that says a lot. You must have been following WWE for a long time then.
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has WWE been going?
About 60-year-old, easily.
Yeah, because I used to watch the English, you know, when we had Jackie Pallow. You won't remember those days.
I've heard of them.
When it was 4 o'clock, every Saturday 4 till 5 it was on. Now that was true wrestling skills, not like the WWE, which is entertainment. That was true wrestling skills, you know. All right, it was entertaining as well.
There's a lot of
guys when I was a kid. It was Jake the Snake then.
He's come out with a snake.
Did he? Oh, because I don't know, you know, we're not following him, you know. Following WWE.
WWE does have a lot of UK wrestlers in it now.
Yeah.
A lot of young British wrestlers are on there, and they're actually going, you know, for the old style British wrestling. They actually showcasing that a bit more. I've been to, where was it? I went to NXT. It's like a development of WWE. I went to their live shows, and you know, like wrestlers, they maybe pose a bit more on the WWE, but for some reason they must have told them to go out there and just enjoy themselves. And it just, when they were wrestling, it reminded me a bit of Big Daddy and all that lot, and you know, getting the crowd laughing and.
Oh yeah. Shirley Crabtree, as his name was, Big Daddy.
Yeah, Crabtree.
I remember meeting him because I worked down in London doing a fish round many years ago, and I knocked on his door and asked him if he liked fish.
Did you?
Yeah. He didn't buy any at the time, but you know, because you know, I used to work around the Richmond area and places like that. I door knocked on quite a few well-known celebrities. Like I used to do Weybridge, and I used to say Janet Jackson and Cliff Richards, but I never met him. You know, you knocked on the door and the servant used to come, or the maid used to come and buy the fish. But it was a great thing. Giant haystacks and Big Daddy on Saturday night. Yeah, I remember those days, Bella. Definitely. My favourite was TV Jackie Pallow. Yeah, I thought, you know, the shorts he used to wear, I bet that used to get the ladies going in those days. Oh, so I asked what the wife thought about you doing YouTube. What about the children?
They love it.
So are they going to start their own YouTube channels?
They have done, yeah.
Oh,
we've got them both, yeah.
So can you put there so people can go and support them, and I can support them after?
Yeah,
because you know that's what it's all about. So then we can get talking to them and saying, "What's your dad like, kids?"
What nutcase?
No, you're not. What's that? We got on about World of Sport Wrestling this morning. Yeah, I know you did, Jeanette. That's why I fetched you up. What was Davy Boy Smith also known as?
Davy Smith.
Now, you got me on that one, the Shropshire Dad. What was Davy Boy Smith also known as? I can't remember. British Bulldog. Oh, well done. Yeah, I remember those days, yeah. So it was, which one's that one then, Donny?
I'll just type it now.
Yeah. Harry's journey, he's just got 23.
Yeah,
so
I started off.
So he's got a new subscriber. And Harry's journeys, he's just getting a new subscriber. Done that. So go over and support these channels. These sons, really appreciate that. So Baz just came in, said hello to everyone. Hello, Baz. Nice to have you. And that's Jamming with James, is it? I'll go over. Hello, Kate's Family Vlogs. I've seen you around for a while. Hope everything's all right with you. So
thank you.
I've supported both of those then, Donny.
Yeah.
So I hope the comments support us as well, because I'd appreciate that. Jeanette and everyone, yeah. So let's have a look. What about movies? What's your favourite type of movie?
I like comedies and action.
Yeah.
Yeah, like superheroes as well, right?
Yeah. Have you seen the Death Wish with is it who's in it? Bruce Willis, that one.
Yeah, I think I might have seen that one.
Yeah, that was. I watched that last night. That was good. Yes, Keith, thank you. Doing much better, my friend. Oh, good. So you'll be back live streaming shortly. Oh, we've got Juice My Randomness in. Hello, Carl. I'm still waiting to see that video with me on and the rest. I hope you're getting on with it. Do you follow Carl at all, Donny?
Carl was
Juice My Randomness. Brilliant channel. Absolutely brilliant. He lives in Harrogate.
I might have done.
Yeah, well, you want to go, Joss Master. Hello, Joss Master. Hello, I'm Owen Izzy. Just popping in to say hi for 5 minutes. Appreciate that.
Find it. Your channel.
Please go on support. If you don't already support Donny Shaw Show, please go over.
There you go. I've spotted it now.
Oh, just finishing the editing. So I can take my bit off now, my channel. Can I, Cal? I'd appreciate that. Looking very dapper, Keith. Oh, thank you, Kate. Appreciate that as well. Got to put the shirt and tie on now for all my interviews, because I want to be the new Michael Parkinson. You know, I've got to stick out from all these other YouTube channels that do these interviews. You know, the only thing I lack is a nice young lady by my side, a bit, someone really attractive. So if anyone can spare a nice young lady, I mean, like you've got, Carl, when you do your series about relationships and you're in bed with a nice young female by the side of you, I was thinking about doing my time with Gramps, but then I looked at Grandma and I thought, no, she's not the right type. You want someone who attractive. And then, you're bound to get more subs then, because looks do sell, don't they? Fella, are you free to join me on the sofa or whatever, anytime, and do a live time with Gramps? Well, you've got to be, haven't you?
Yeah.
Love the colour of the shirt. Yeah, it's green. Yeah. What many you stream is doing amazing. Well done. Oh, thanks a lot. I'm waiting to be invited on your channel.
They've got to be up at early hours at morning.
Yeah,
1 o'clock.
I'd love them to interview me. We could have a great time, because I like being interviewed as well. I mean, I've been interviewed by Crimson's channel. I've been interviewed by Random Life Productions.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for, really, I was waiting. I want a Bad Boy Keith interview with somebody, you know, somebody interviewing the Bad Boy Keith side of me. Because as everybody knows, we've all got a bad boy side, haven't we, us fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, in Donny's case, it's he likes to drink. You know, he likes a good time. Hey, don't you drink now?
Not much. Oh. No.
Any other vices? Do you smoke?
No, I've got asthma, so I can't smoke.
If our Bad Boy interview. Oh yes, Kate, please, yeah. Oh, Kate's going to do it on her channel. Kate Family Vlogs with a Bad Boy interview with Keith. Oh yeah. I'll put my rough gear on that night. I won't put shirt and tie on, you know. I'll just have an open shirt. Wait a minute. Oh no, the grey. No, that won't go down very good. That I think, Kate. Oh, so you like comedy? So what type of comedies do you like? Do you like the slapstick type of comedy? Or...
Yeah, I like Monty Python, Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, Laurel, Buster Keaton.
No, I don't think I watched that. No.
Yeah, no, Laurel and Hardy. Yeah. Tell you what, if you ever go to the Lake District, you want to go over to their museum over there.
Yeah.
Brilliant if you've never been. You know.
Who's that? Tommy
Cooper.
Tommy Cooper, yeah. Tommy Cooper, like him.
Benny Hill.
Yeah, Benny Hill. Oh yeah, Benny Hill. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they were the true greats, weren't they? You know, Eric and Ernie.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you and the Shropshire Dad remind me of Eric and Ernie. You two could be the new. Or what about Ronnie Barker and his sidekick?
Yeah, they were class.
Les Dawson in it, you know, getting dressed up. Him and thinking about Coronation Street. What was his name? When they used to get dressed up as the two women, you know, and just talk there. And Les used to go like that with his. Oh, they were the days. Great family entertainment. I think somebody on YouTube who's got a colleague could do that, and their channel would definitely grow. I think you and the Shropshire Dad should do that. Get dressed up as, you know, Les Dawson's style. Oh yeah, you know, the beard would look great. The black beard with a blonde wig on. Oh yeah, get one of these beauty channels.
That's it.
Do makeup, Donny. I'm pleased you're all taking it in what it's meant to be, in a bit of fun. Now, God, this is the worst one. You know, doing something like this to poor old Donny. He thought he was coming on to a good interview with me. Look what he ends up with.
I know.
Jeanette, are you still about? Yeah. What's this? Fastest milk cart in the West. Yeah. Oh, that was. I'll tell you what. We've still got 17 watching. That's unbelievable because we've been on over an hour. Oh, don't you? Are you starting this? Where's Dave?
Where is he?
Where's Barry's left us? He knows where Dave's got to.
Where's he gone?
Yeah. So, what type of music do you like then?
I like nearly any genre. I'm into Oasis, Kaiser Chiefs, Foo Fighters. Obviously some of the pop music. David Bowie. Well, I like David Bowie, Queen. What else is there? Travis, Stereophonics. There's a few from '70s. I'm not sure on the names.
Yeah. So you have got a good choice then. So who's your favourite musician?
Favourite? Oh, I'd say Queen's probably the favourite of all time.
What an answer! Yeah. So Osbeach Andy's just come in. He says good morning. Well, it's good evening here, but it's good morning to you. And Paul Michael David Bain, he's still in. He says he's been here and he's enjoying the interview. That's why he's still stayed with us, which is very, very good.
I've got a massive inspiration. I love from Johnny Cash.
Oh, you like country and western? Yeah, I like Johnny Cash.
I'll go from Johnny Cash to Eminem, Dr. Dre, to Taylor Swift, to David Bowie. I've just, you've got to have it.
So, here's a good one for you then. Can you describe yourself through your wife's eyes? What would your wife say about you?
Crazy bearded fella. I don't know.
Oh, that's is she awake, Donny? Quick, get her into the room. We'll ask her that question.
Gone to bed.
Has she gone to bed? Are you still all right? Because it's now 20 past.
I'll probably be going soon because I'm on nights.
Oh, you're on nights here?
Nights, I'm on earlys tomorrow.
Earlys. I was going to say, if he's on nights, it's usually 10 till 6. So you're on, what, 6 till 2 tomorrow?
No, it's 12 hours. 5 o'clock till 5 o'clock.
Oh, it's 12-hour shifts, 5 till 4. Oh, well.
Days and nights.
Yeah, yeah. What do you do? 4 on, 3 off, or 3 on, 4 off?
No, I don't even know what day it is today. What day is it? Wednesday?
Yeah.
So I work Monday, Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday off. And then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday days.
Yeah.
And then Monday, Tuesday off, and then Wednesday, Thursday night, and it carries on like that, opposite to time shift tomorrow.
Like that. When I first started my working life, well, not first, but about 3 years into it, I used to work shifts like that. So we've got the Wounded Moose in. Oh, hello, Wounded Moose, and welcome to Time with Gramps.
You'll have to get the moose on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wounded Moose, would you come on my channel to be interviewed by Gramps? If you would, just say yes or no. You've got your choice. I don't worry. Mine's coming over any minute by Chris Carl. Oh, you're still working on that one. That's good then. Moose. So the Shropshire dad knows the moose as well. So then, to finish up with then, because Carl's got to, Donny's got to go to bed early. You know, he's up early, 5 o'clock. So that means you've got to get up at 4, doesn't it?
Yeah. I take my man off.
Yeah. Wow, you know, fancy getting up there.
What's about
it? Well, you can watch this one back, and I've got 51 up on my channel, channels that I've interviewed. So, yeah, take a look at my interviewing style, and if you would, you're quite welcome. And I've just supported you as well, Wounded Moose.
He's crackers.
He's crackers, is he?
He has me in stitches.
Yeah, so he's got 425 supporters now. And he's on Twitter as well. So I can go over and follow him on Twitter.
Get it on Twitter. On Tintin.
I followed him on Twitter. So that's a few more because Jeanette's gone over and supported him. So is there anything else you would like to say to the watchers or people who would support your channel?
Oh, well, people who support my channel, I appreciate everybody for the support, for watching the videos, for liking, commenting. I never thought I would have got anywhere the number that I would have done. Yeah, I much appreciate it, and I'll carry on creating for everybody. So let me know if I go on, I change style and you don't like it. Let me know. Let me know what you'd like to see as well.
Yeah, because this is it. The more you engage with your supporters, the more you'll learn what they like and what they don't like.
Yeah.
So I appreciate Jeanette and Chris looking after the chat. I appreciate everybody else who is in the chat now. Thank you all for joining me and Donny on this Wednesday night Time with Gramps show. All have a great week. I look forward to watching all your uploads in the near future or when you post them. All take care. All have a great time filming this weekend, and let's get to see some great videos up there. And thanks a lot for joining, Bella. I appreciate you being in as well. So good night, everybody.
Night.